Hey, VC, Jeff here, back again. So yeah, after I made my video yesterday and posted it, I got a package from UPS, which is odd because most of the people that I buy from is always, the U.S. Post Office. This particular company, this time around at least, they always send it USPS, but this time around they send it UPS, which is cool because it was a couple pre-ordered vinyl releases that I had gotten, and so they put them all together, and it got here, relatively easy, and came yesterday, later in the day than the regular mail. Now, all of this is part of the limited run vinyl series. I've shown these a lot in the past. There's three main companies: Retroactive Records, Girder Music, and Rocks Records, and even Scott Waters' No Life Till Metal. They're all kind of working together, but those main three groups put out a lot of these limited run vinyl releases, have been for the past couple years. And so a couple months ago I pre-ordered these. It was like a 3-pack of these three records coming out, and so they all came out, and here they are. So now some of these I got the CDs of earlier already, but there were CD releases also. So this is Barren Cross, Rattle Your Cage. Now this would be I guess the first Barren Cross to be reissued on vinyl, and it's actually their last album from 1994. And so I'm hoping that maybe they'll go back and put out the others. I have the first two, but not the third album, State of Control, on vinyl. So, it'd be nice to get those. But those were all on Enigma Records. They were, label mates with Stryper and some of those bands from Enigma back in the day. Anyway, so yeah, great stuff. This is their 1994 album. After a handful of years of silence, they came and put this out, and it's remastered again by Rob Caldwell. Anyway, and it's just standard. This one is standard black. Custom rings there. It's got the typical 12 by 12 lyric inset. This is just a fantastic album. And I did go ahead and get the CD with it. Again, it was kind of a combo pack. And one of the main reasons for getting the CD these days, and I know it's kind of weird, is they started putting these trading cards in there. So I had got the Barren Cross trading card. I don't have a lot of the trading cards. I have just a handful of them here. But, I got what I got, and that was one of them. One of the other releases that came with this little package thing was Deliverance's What a Joke.
What a joke!
Now this album was one of the last albums by them on their label, and they were not real happy with it, and so this album's got a lot of silliness on it where they just were kind of like wasting time for the label. So it's got all kinds of things, cheeseburger maker do and all this stuff, but
Maker do!
That's the end?
other than that, there are a handful of really good, just straight up thrash songs that are on here. It is a great album. Like I said, there's just a bunch of little, oddities on here. Again, it's got some silliness, but it's great. It's a great album, I think. It's got the songs that are full songs are really good songs. This is on a lime green color. And this one was one that had they had released it on gold disc CD, and so they sent that earlier because it came out before, and there was a card in that too. And then the third one that was in this package is Exalt's Under the Ruins.
When I'm weak, that's when I'm strong. It's your strength that keeps me hanging on. There's come a day, and it may be soon. I really don't know it. But my way, I was over you. I'm gonna rise again. Under the ruins.
This one also just on black wax. Also has the 12-inch inset. And of course these are designed by Scott Waters. Remember the VC here. He does the layouts and stuff for this. Yes, so, another great album from Exalt. I'm I think we have pre-ordered the first album, so which was a cassette only release. So, and then they put it on CD a few years ago. So anyway, slowly getting some of the Exalt stuff on vinyl. Great stuff. And again, that one they sent the CD a while back, and it also had a card in it, which I had shown in a previous video. And then this one was a separate, not part of that same package deal, but again, another limited run. This is Sacred Warrior, Waiting in Darkness. This was the last Sacred Warrior album, 2013. Basically, Sacred Warrior got back together, but then they pulled in a new singer. He was a singer from the band Sacrificed that sounded a lot, had the same kind of vocal stylings and range of Ray Parra, the original vocalist. And so it was a new album, same band, but different vocalist, younger guy. And they just did this one album and then kind of didn't do much else. Recently, the guys have done a collaboration video, from their individual areas, and they had both vocalists, the original Ray from the original band, and then the new singer, and they did like a heavy metal hymn type thing. So, but yeah, it's a solid album, great album from the band, and they basically for the first time released it on vinyl, and it also is on a black. It's really thick too. It's weird. It's noticeably thick. And it's actually advertised as on thick vinyl. They don't just say 180. It's like thick. And it's on the edge. It's flat. It's thick. Anyway, yeah, great stuff. And again, it's got the standard 12 by 12 inset with the lyrics. Great melodic power metal, U.S. power metal. Just amazing musicianships. A little progressive feel here and there. Soaring melodic vocals. You think Queensryche, early Queensryche, stuff along that line. They've always been a Sacred Warrior album that's been reissued. Anyway, that's it. Got those 4 things in yesterday. Great stuff. Just some great music, great classic music, and I'm really looking forward to continue to spin those. I want to thank some of those were all from Retroactive. I want to thank Matt over at Retroactive. BoonsOverstock.com is where you want to go to get those. They are still available. Very limited run. Most of these are 100 to 150 to less than 200 pieces, so you got to get them before they're gone because chances are they're never going to reprint these again. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I will be back. Rock on and rock hard.